The times I married my wife. Saying wedding vows is one thing, living up to them is quite another. I thought I had committed to Allison at our first wedding, but in truth I had committed to an idea. The first time I married my wife, she was wearing a big white dress, and all our friends and family were there. The second time I married my wife, she wasn't even in the room, though her mother was. The third time I married my wife, it was just the two of us and our teenage children in the woods. At the big white dress wedding, Allison and I were 25 and working hard to be the adults we thought that we were supposed to become. I had just returned from a year studying in Israel and decided that despite a lifetime of distance from Judaism, I was now very religious, so I wore a traditional white wedding robe, leading my mother to shout, "You look like a butcher." She wasn't wrong. I was focused on the story of our ritual, which text the rabbi would recite, how to make the ceremony egalitarian in a traditional that wasn't. Unemployed helping with the outdoor ceremony saw something I didn't. My wife's bare hands wrapped around a boutique on an unseasonably frigid autumn day and slipped her a hand warmer. I was focused on the ceremony. He was focused on the human being. The second time I married my wife, she was hooked up to IVs at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York, her skin gray from chemotherapy. I was at our home, 75 miles or 120 kilometers away, caring for our two small children. I had tremendous help from my mother-in-law, Hazel, who was also giving us a 10-year-old Toyota Corolla. Hazel thought her daughter's name should also be on the car's title deeds. I thought Allison, who has been diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia 6 months earlier, did not need to be bothered with paperwork. "It has to be in both of your names," Hazel said. "I'm not giving the car to just you." "Hazel," I said, "if I were going to leave, I'd have done it already. You think I'm sticking around for the Corolla?"